So tell me something you once did casually that ended up becoming a very big deal.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Well, this one didn't save me personally, but it saved my parents' marriage.
Are you serious?
Carry on.
I was 13 when I understood that my parents' marriage was failing. It all started one evening when my dad came back home late from work. My mom had been waiting for him. She was even tired at some point and she wanted to go and sleep. So when my dad walked in, she didn't shout at first though. She just asked him, "Why are you coming home this late?" It took some time before he tried to answer, but he was really stressed. So he just said he had much to do. And my mom, on the other hand, was already provoked. And then she said, "Sometimes I wondered if this house is just a project to you.
How?
Because you don't even care about anybody." Then she now asked him the question, "Are we even part of your life?"
Oh God.
It was not loud though, but that question was really heavy for my dad. He couldn't even talk. What my mom said sounded like a grudge that she has been holding for a long time.
Exactly.
My dad was frozen because in his mind, he has done nothing wrong. All he knew was that he wakes up every day trying to provide for his family. And then my dad, who was already exhausted, just snapped. He said, "At least I'm doing my best in this house. Unlike you, all you do is just sit at home and complain." My mom took a very big offense of this statement because she knew she didn't just sit at home doing nothing. She carried the house, the cooking, the cleaning, and every other thing my dad wasn't doing.
Okay.
So instead of them to talk calmly, pride stepped in. Nobody apologized, and that was how communication ended between my parents, and that was very, very bad for them. And after that night, they started living as strangers under the same roof. My mom would drop my dad's food on the table and go to bed without even checking if he ate it or not. And then my dad, on the other hand, stopped explaining his movement to my mom.
Damn.
No more laughter, no more sitting together after dinner. And that thing started affecting me. Like, it is something very, very obvious that you can't even help but notice. So at first, I didn't even know what to do. Then I prayed to God to please fix my parents' marriage. But weeks passed and nothing changed. It was just growing worse. That was when I realized something. Praying without work is just foolishness. So I changed my prayer pattern. I started asking God, what should I do? But before then, I've gone online searching for possible solutions. All I got from the search engine was lack of communication and other possible causes. My dad felt like his financial sacrifices was invisible. My mom, on the other hand, felt emotionally abandoned. Both of them were hurt, but none of them was willing to drop their ego. So I got an idea, casual idea. I just wrote a letter for both my parents.
How?
I know it sounds crazy, but I grew up watching both of them. So I knew how my dad spoke when he was soft. And I knew the kind of words my mom used when she was vulnerable.
Carry on.
So I wrote a letter to my mom like it came from my dad. And then I wrote a letter for my dad like it came from my mom.
Nice.
And about the handwriting, I know they were definitely going to notice. So I met one of my neighbors to help me recopy it after I've written it. To my mom, I wrote, "I know I am too busy and I'm sorry if it feels like work comes before you. I'm not choosing work over you. I'm just afraid of failing this family. I miss you. I don't want distance between us. I'm sorry." And just as I wrote to my mom, I wrote to my dad also, saying, "I see how hard you work for us and I respect you more than I say. And I am sorry if I made you feel like it was not enough. I didn't mean to attack you, I just missed us and I don't want us to become strangers."
Oh my God.
So that was exactly what I wrote. I might have forgotten some, but I didn't just want to do too much so they won't notice.
You make me proudly.
So after I finished, I put my mom's letter inside her Bible and then my dad's letter inside his work bag. See, I honestly didn't expect anything or even think much about the outcome.
Okay.
I was just praying to God, let them not even catch me. But that evening, everything changed faster than I could even imagine.
Stay tuned. You will soon hear interesting news.
When my dad drove in and pressed his horn, my mom was already in the living room waiting. Immediately, my dad entered the house. They looked at each other for a few seconds. Then, they rushed into each other's arms. No pride, no defense, just two people that are genuinely sorry. And I was just there, but nobody even noticed me. And since that day, my parents has the best mutual communication. Until date, I don't think they know I was the one behind the letters. But that was not even my problem.
Okay.
What I learned from my parents' story is that most people think cheating is what ruins a marriage.
Yes, that's correct.
But cheating is just the smoke. Pride is the fire.
I don't understand. How?
My parents didn't fell out of love. They felt out of communication. They were just two people who were hurt. But their problem was another person was waiting for the other to say sorry first. That's pride.
Bomb.
They missed their self, but they chose silence instead. So now I'm saying, if you are married or in a relationship, understand this. Pride will destroy what love is trying to build. Apologize before someone else becomes your partner's comfort, because people are vulnerable at that stage.
I'm proud of you, you know that.
And sometimes I cannot just help but sit and think, what if I did not write that casual letter? Maybe by now I would be calculating which parent's house has better light or Wi-Fi before making my decision on who to stay with. Omo, that means my mama no go dey see me again, no.